Hi, welcome. This is Chris from Christoph Joseph Leather, and today I want to discuss with you how to care for your leather product. So I have some tips for you. So if you purchased a product from me, which I say thank you very much, I really appreciate it, or you purchased a product online from somebody else, you know how to care for that product, how to make it last, how to get the most out of it, and just make it more enjoyable, and just the best care that you can possibly give it. Because every product's different, everything's made different, the materials are different, how it's worn, you know, what kind of pants you wear. So you know, some products are done with dyes, some products are done with paints, you know, so there's a different level of care that needs to go into each piece that you have. So when you order a custom leather product from me, you know, I'm going to recommend a couple things for you guys for maintenance in the future. That's if you want to do something like that. You know, I have a couple things that I like to use as far as like for the edge coating, for paint, for you know, cleaning, and for just waxing or caring for it. So anyways, I have a custom wallet that I made. This has got the Joker on it. It's getting ready to ship out, and I'm gonna treat it, clean it before it goes out, package it up. Bam, here's the interior. I got some black calfskin. Can you see that? I'm looking at the wrong side of my phone. I got to get used to this. But anyways, we're going to go over these items one by one, things I recommend, and let's do it. Let's hit it right now. Alright, so here we are with all these products in front of us here, and we're going to go over them one by one. And so mainly we're talking about wallets here, so that's kind of the main thing. When I talk about a product, I'm talking about wallets, because custom wallets is something I mostly make, and you know, these are something you want to last for years, not months. So here we go. So the type of dyes that I use, just so you know, is you know, this is Fiebings Pro Dye that I get from Tandy or Springfield Leather or online. So that's what I use for dyeing. You know, this is what Super Sheen is what I use. It's an acrylic clear coat that gives you kind of a waterproof finish, and it's a little bit porous, you know, so it kind of soaks into the leather, you know, and I put a couple coats on, you know, so there's your waterproofing. So as far as care goes, I recommend a couple things. This is 4-way care from Fiebings, and this is for finished products. It's kind of a little bit oil based, you know, and it cleans too. It cleans up some grime, you know, the buildup that you get on your stuff over time, and it kind of rejuvenates it. Leather Balm is a wax. This is going to give you a little bit of a glossy finish. I tend to not like that. Too glossy looks a little cheesy for me, but it does provide excellent waterproofing. I mean, water just beads off of this stuff like you wouldn't believe. So as far as paints go, you know, I use Angelus leather paints for all my products, for all my painting, you know, and of course over time, you know, wear, especially with whites and light colors painted on a leather product. So over time, you know, depending on use, you know, the high spots might get worn through. You know, it's just one of those things that over time, you know, the rubbing, if you wear jeans a lot, you've got your wallet in your back pocket day in, day out, you're driving and sitting on it, you got pockets that might have some rivets or a button or something in it. You got to be very careful. But if you ever need to touch up your wallet, for $6 you can get the 4-ounce bottle online, or the 1-ounce bottle is only like $3.50. So, and they come in every color imaginable. So there's your touch up right there. You know, I use a horsehair brush just for like polishing shoes, for buffing out any waxes or carnauba waxes or things of that. I put on mostly the interiors. You know, I try not to do a whole lot on top of my paints other than just this acrylic, you know, because you don't want to apply a product and have it take away the finish. You know, because there's some products that will remove the paint, and you don't want to do that. So it's all got to be water-based for the most part, anything that you're applying, other than, you know, these oil things I use mostly for the interiors, like the leather balm. You know, you can use it on the outside. This is pretty harmless, provides a nice sheen when you buff it. It's just a nice satin sheen. It's great stuff right there. So it kind of hydrates your leather, keeps it from cracking and drying out. Same with the mink oil paste. You know, they're not too glossy and they're not too sticky. You know, like this stuff right here is kind of sticky and oily, so you got to clean it and buff it off. So there's some other things there. You know, this is a little brush I use for buffing like my pockets on the inside of my wallet, cleaning out those grooves, you know, around the stitching and stuff. So there's that. So if you ever, this is mostly for prior to dyeing. This is an eraser, and this gets rid of like glue and stuff like that. So I use that for getting rid of anything gummy that's, or something you got stuck to your wallet. So these are erasers just for leather. That could be purchased online too. What else do I got going on? And then I just typically get little taklon artist brushes from like Joann's or Michael's is what I like to use for my painting. Edge coat. So I use this. This is the product I use. Sorry for the glare. God, for my lights here. So Edge Flex. This is made by EcoFlow. It's I think made in Italy. The company right there, you can see it, is the actual manufacturer, but Tandy sells it. This is black. So that's what I use to do the edges of my wallets. You know, after I burnish them and buff them, I put an edge coating on there. It makes it a lot stronger than just burnishing the leather and leaving it, you know, uncoated. I just think it's a lot more durable with a coating on it. So over time, you know, over the years, the stuff can wear off, and if you ever need to touch up your wallet, that's what I use for the edge coating on pockets and stuff like that. They come in brown, dark brown, light brown, black, white, red, blue, you know, a few different colors. So these are pretty much all the products I recommend, just to, you know, just make your product last. And you know, you ever want to freshen it up, give it that tune up, just like you bring your car in for a wash. You know, you bring that car in for an oil change, you get it repainted, whatever. You know, these are just things to freshen it up, make it look new. You don't have to do it every day, you don't even have to do it every week, but you know, you're gonna maybe once every 2 or 3 months you might just want to touch it up, give it a little you know, Smith's leather balm. You know, this is like the standard in the industry, the best. Everybody recommends this one. So that's pretty much it for today. These are the things I wanted to share with you, especially, you know, if you have a product that you purchased from me, and you kind of wanted to know, what do I do to take care of that thing? So here you go. Here's that video, and I wanted to provide that. So you guys all have a great one. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and there's going to be more videos on just about everything. Have a good one.